Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle and I'm doing a reading for Cancer today. Cancer in all placements, and it's timeless and general, so take what resonates. And if it really doesn't, feel free to check out any of my other videos. They are all timeless and all placements as well. I am going to start with the Enchanted Map Oracle and get kind of the baseline of the story and then clarify with some other decks. And thank you all for liking, subscribing, and sharing. I really appreciate it. Appreciate you helping my channel to grow. And JoJo made it. Good morning. Thanks for being here. And with that, let's dive in. We've got Mountain in reverse, number 6. Ooh, Home in reverse, 27. And Mojo Tarot is here too. Thanks for joining. Check out his channel. He just launched it. 31. Sorry, Dry Desert, 31. Okay. Let's pull out the book. I'm still learning these cards, so must read the book. Let's see, what do we got here? So Mountain reversed. There is an obstacle to your inquiry. This is not the time to move forward. Wait a while. Be patient and a way around the mountain will be revealed. Pushing forward isn't in your highest good. Don't try to climb too high to grasp the prize that seems out of reach. Because it is, for now. If you exceed your limits, you'll find yourself tumbling down and you'll get hurt. Remain open to a new possibility rather than stubbornly forging ahead. All right. What about Home in reverse? If you don't feel at home, it's time to do a thorough and fearless inventory. What are you hiding from? Are you afraid of being yourself? Do you feel that you don't belong where you are? What if you chose another path? Oh, that's interesting. That really speaks to this mountain here. Maybe that's why you're waiting for the path to be revealed, because there's another path to choose. Does your understanding of home perhaps dictate that such a place must be unsafe, unstable, or unfulfilling? It's time to love yourself and create a new sense of safety and security within. You might have chosen a situation that is familiar and led you back to the original source of your pain. No matter, because this is an important and powerful invitation to a new you. Say no to the pain of the past. Say no to the voice of your inner critic. No to those who want to dim your light to make themselves brighter. Choose a new home. Take refuge in knowing that beauty and a true sense of belonging lie ahead. Yeah, that's what it is choosing a new home, finding a different path around the mountain. Whatever you're facing, you're not meant to scale this mountain. You're not meant to try to get on top of something, because it's ultimately not meant for you, whatever this is. And here with Dry Desert, well, let me just dig deep for inspiration and truth. Now is the time to become resilient and adaptable. And that's a part of why you're being asked to be patient. Or it is suggested that you be patient and not try to push ahead with something. because you are learning how to be resilient and adaptable. You are learning what doesn't feel like home. In order to move towards what you want, you have to get clear on what you don't want, what's not working for you. Is your life presenting you with opportunities that seem to yield nothing? Have your ideas dried up? Does it feel like you're on an endless journey through a dry, hot, lifeless desert? This card reminds you that there are times when you're meant to become resilient as you journey through harsher circumstances. You're being required to conserve your energy until, after consistent effort, you reach the oasis you're searching for. Consider the creatures that live in these conditions. They have adapted to thrive in spite of the outer environment. In a desert, water essential for life can be found deep underground. Go deep within yourself now. Find your truth there. Let spirit sustain you while you locate the real source. Whatever it is you're asking about will not be found in the conditions you're in until you move past the surface of things and choose to do the real work and discover the answers deep within you. This may not seem like the most productive time, but looks are deceiving. This is a most important place to find what's truly right for you. And again, you're learning, you're becoming resilient through this process, through having to be patient, through having to let something reveal itself. What's not working, what path is meant for you to take. Keep moving forward. The way, what you want, the correct path, the right thing is going to be revealed to you. It's all about divine timing, which can be so difficult sometimes because it's like, no, I just want the thing now. I just want what I want right now. So who's here? Linda joined. Yay. I'm so glad you made it. Thanks for being here. So I pull kitty hair out of my mouth. Okay, so I'm going to start with the Thoth deck. I want more on what this current situation is about. Oh, I put the cards right there. Current sitch for my Cancerians. We've got 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Discs, wealth. Queen of Wands. This is a powerful card. Look at all that energy. And the Hierophant. Taurus energy. You've I'm kind of getting that you've come to this point where you've attained some kind of success. I mean, this could also be what you're working towards. But it's like, what is this Queen of Wands? The 10 of Wands, oppression. Like, I'm kind of getting that you've gone as far as you can go with something. And to the point where it's become a burden. It feels heavy. You feel, with that oppression there. It's creating this environment that's allowing you to become that diamond because of all the pressure. It's causing you to discover a part of yourself that is very resilient, that is very strong and beautiful, handsome, beauty in terms of, like a diamond, that there's no tarot in gender, nor is there gender in tarot. um it's like taking things to the next level. This feels like you having gotten to a point, you had a goal and you reached it and you're like, now what? And there's a lot of, it could be a lot of responsibility, or there's, yeah, whatever this pressure is. It could also be where there's a lot of pressure from somebody who's in a position of power, who's, maybe there's expectations on you. Somebody has some kind of demands that feel heavy. Um, this why the Hierophant? 9 of discs, gain. So you could, regardless of whether this is somebody who's causing you to feel oppressed, or this is you rising up to meet that challenge, to overcome something. You are y- you're kind of forging a new path. You're going out on your own, and this isn't just a kind of physical, like, this is very physical and dynamic. The Queen of Wands is very cultured, comes to mind, but and charismatic and bold, fearless. And it's like you deciding to carry on what you were doing, but on your own terms, stepping out from underneath whatever oppression you've been feeling. Maybe because you are taking a more spiritual approach, or you're getting some kind of eh, advice, um, advice or counsel from someone in a position who can kind of help you establish yourself. Hmm. Yeah. All right, let me keep it going. um, go with the, what do I want? What do I want? Yeah. Tarot of Transcendence. So what's the challenge you are currently facing? What's the challenge in this situation? 8 of Wands. The Moon. Pisces, also Cancerian. You. And 6 of Pentacles. Um This is about wanting to move very quickly, wanting to go go somewhere. Or maybe you've feel like you've arrived somewhere and you don't know the next step. Yeah, cuz that's kind of what was coming up with that 10 of pentacles. Something is hidden. Maybe you're bumping up against some fear about what you need to do, how you need to proceed. You could feel depleted in some way. Like maybe you need someone to help you. It's like you know what you want. You want to be in whatever is happening here, whatever the situation is, you know there needs to be equal give and take. And maybe that's a part of the burden with what you've been dealing with is somehow there's too much responsibility or something that landed on your shoulders. Maybe people are coming to you asking for your help, and you're wanting to not have to give so much to others when what you really need to do is focus on yourself. Maybe you feel depleted enough, like there's like that you can't give like you used to be able to. You're in this dry desert trying to find your way, limited resources, and you either need help or someone's asking you for help and you're like, I can't do this right now. I don't know when I'm going to find the next water source, right? I don't know where I'm heading exactly. I just know I want to get there now. But everything's saying it's not time because you need to learn. You need to learn, or you need to um, come to this place where you can give equally, give and have that reciprocity with people in your life in general, with someone in particular. Maybe what you need is resources and you don't see where they're coming from next. And that can I don't know, that can add a lot of pressure. When you're like, I just want to move forward, but I can't until I figure something out, until someone helps me, until something. Let me go with the Mystic Mondays deck. Hey, the sun made it. Hello. Thanks for joining. So what's what's hidden? What's hidden that you don't see either with someone else or in your own subconscious? Seven of Swords. The Magician. Gemini and Virgo energy. And we've got the Six of Pentacles again. You could be dealing with somebody who is being deceptive or manipulative. that's trying to it's been trying to get one over on you in order to have their own new beginning, to use you as a stepping stone in order to find balance in their life. But this can also be where, without realizing it, you are you're in this kind of self-protection mode deep within that shell, that crab shell. um, and you're sort of, you're beckoning anyone who if they've got any ill intentions, bad intentions, um, you're like, yeah, sure, come come here with your intentions and see what you meet with this sword behind my back. Because what you're doing here, oh, and she's got what looks like a globe. This is you manifesting what you want in your world. You want that equal give and take. You want that balance. That place of inner peace and calm where you know exactly what it is that you need to work towards, that you want to work towards. So let me go with the Tarot of Mystical Moments. I want to know. Oh, I just saw 2222. Lots of twos. I kind of want to know what your hopes and dreams are. I want a little bit more on that. King of Wands. Five of Pentacles. And the Five of Swords. Wow. Interesting that we have the King and the Queen of Wands on the table now. That's a power couple. It's a divine match. This could be where, maybe maybe you're hoping that you can meet someone who is able to match your energy, who's just as driven and inspired as you are, who's able to be that partner to you. It doesn't have to be, it can be romantic, doesn't have to be. You want to maybe avoid any pitfalls that you've encountered in the past, where it's like you want to overcome loss. You want to find somebody in particular or people in general who are honest, who don't have hidden agendas, who aren't ready to rip your heart out at a moment's notice because they have, they're self-serving. I feel like you're hoping for something, for a partnership that is authentic, where you can really feel comfortable in showing up as yourself, being vulnerable, knowing that someone is going to honor and cherish you and who you are and what it is that you want. And there can be that equal give and take, that reciprocity with the, Six of Pentacles twice. You want a true partnership. So let me go with the Modern Witch Tarot. Hey, Rebecca made it. Yay. Thanks for joining. All right, so let's get some advice. 25, I just saw. Advice. And yeah, when I call out numbers, like maybe they're numbers that are meaningful to you, or maybe it's just an indication to like keep an eye out for those numbers when they pop up in your life. Anyway, advice. We've got Strength, which is Leo energy. The Lovers, we've got Gemini again. Yeah. And the Emperor, Holy Major Arcana Batman. Yeah, this is about, did I say Aries? It's about stepping up. It's these two, the Strength and the Emperor, fire signs, which speak to the King and Queen of Wands. Connected here, choosing each other, choosing a path, a sacred path. And it's interesting because, here's this kind of angel figure, and ahead of them is this mountain, which actually seems quite small. Making a mountain out of a molehill. This is recognizing that with the right partnership, there is no obstacle you can't overcome. This is why you're being asked to be patient. Take your time. You're figuring out where you want to go next, who you want to go there with. It's time to find a new home. You're being led out of the dry desert. This is trusting that there's that partnership that is going to lead you to getting the Holy Land. This Strength card lines up with what the dry desert was saying. And the colors even match. It's being strong in the face of the unknown. Knowing that a partnership, somebody you already know or somebody you have yet to meet, is going to help you overcome something, and you will end up in this place of feeling in control of your life, being the authority in your life because of having somebody there to assist you. So, for a potential outcome here, yeah, why not? I'll use the Light Seers deck. Potential outcome, Two of Pentacles. Judgment. That is Scorpio energy, also Libra. And Ace of Pentacles, Wow. Yeah, it's like there's this Two of Pentacles. I almost said it too. This Six of Pentacles, she looks like she's juggling, which is typically a Two of Pentacles kind of thing. And, so here we have this, again, we have this juggling, this kind of figuring, it's like juggling the past and the future. Juggling what's happened in the past and what you want to have happen in the future. Have happen? That didn't sound right. What you want to happen. um, in order to allow you to become grounded in the present moment. You're getting clear on what you want. And this Ace of Pentacles speaks to being able to actually step forward on a path. It's an opportunity being presented to you. This is the new path. There's something coming. There's something that will be revealed to you and that will make so much sense once it's handed to you. And it all comes from doing some kind of inner work. This could be some kind of renewal. Making I'm even getting making amends, possibly, or you're just really you're realizing what is worth keeping and what you need to let go of in order to have this new beginning. If you've been juggling too much, maybe it's dropping something so that you can really going from the Two Pentacles to the Ace. It's like I know what I know what I have now. I know what I need. And then there you go. You're going to be coming out of the desert, finding that oasis, moving to a new home, literally or metaphorically. Okay, so let me get an inner wisdom card by the late great Wayne Dyer. I work on my problems and then I release them. Oh, I need my glasses for this. Anything that bothers you is only a problem within. Only you can experience it, and only you can correct it. And that's what we're dealing with here. The problem within. This is your personal experience, and that's where your power comes from, or that's where you can tap back into your power and sit on your throne. Claim your throne is through doing that work, correcting your experience, your attitude, your perception of what's happening. That's allowing you to take your power back. Becoming responsible for your part of where you're at in life. And when you do that, then suddenly the world opens up to you and that opportunity presents itself. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks again so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing.